Hello, and welcome back to Forging Yourself Forward. I'm your host, Mike. It's okay to not have an opinion on something. It's okay to look at a topic or something that is important to a lot of people and say, that's nice, but I don't have a view on that. Or, more importantly, I don't have enough information to form an opinion on that. It's something that I've been working on really hard the last few years. Because as a lawyer, I often feel kind of a knee-jerk reaction to want to defend a position or that position. And I know it's not just exclusive to lawyers. It's, I think, human nature for us to want to defend a position or to be part of a different position or whatever. But the reality is, how many of those positions that you're defending or those views that you're taking are actually your views? Or are they something that you're parroting, something that you heard from someone else? What I've been working on particularly is, instead of having a view on something, I'll tell people, I don't have enough information to base an opinion on that. Let me get back to you. Let me see if I can get more information, and I'll look up the topic. I'll see how many different viewpoints I can get. I'll get as much information as possible, and then if I feel comfortable, I may have one. And if I don't, I won't. We often, I think, as humans, especially as adults, are afraid sometimes to seem foolish, to seem dumb because we don't have a view when everyone else does. But does it really make us dumb to hold off having an opinion on something because we don't have the information necessary? No. In fact, I would say that makes you prudent. That's what makes you smart. And I'm not trying to toot my own horn. Trust me, I make more mistakes on this subject than most. I think I know something, it turns out I don't. Or I have a view and then it turns out it's wrong and I change it. But it's okay to change it too. When the information changes, shouldn't your view also maybe? Something to consider. The last part about this that I want to talk about is sometimes having an opinion is based on things you might see online. You see a post, kind of gets you a little angry, so you automatically want to have the opposite view. And then boom, you start a Facebook war or a Twitter war or whatever. Comments go back and forth, you get inflamed, you get agitated, and then it kind of ruins your day. How many times are you having opinions or views that are affecting your mental health? Especially when it's something that maybe doesn't matter. Maybe it's not that important to your life. It's hard. Trust me, I know. One of the things that I found that really helps is to constantly be writing down my own thoughts, whether in a journal or sometimes talking out loud. I do it in the morning and I try to do it at night also, to really get in touch with who I am as a person. Because I think that no matter how much time we spend in our own bodies, which is every second that we're alive, doesn't mean we always know ourselves all that well. It's kind of hard. I think you're always discovering something about yourself, in my opinion, no matter how old you get. But that's just my view. I could be wrong. And in doing that, I sometimes find my own moral compass. What I view more highly, what I view less highly. Things that actually are important to me and things that aren't. And what I found is the things that aren't important to me, I don't have to have a view on them. And I politely tell people, no, I'm not really that interested in that topic. Or, I don't have a view on that, but that's cool. I'd love to hear more about it. And you can just listen. You don't have to jump in and try to debate or this, that, or the other. Now, I might be biased. As a lawyer, we tend to debate things more than most, but I also just want to be a good person. A human that listens and knows why they think the way they think. That alone, I think, will probably serve more people in more ways than anything else. So just consider it. Do you have to have an opinion on this topic or that topic? Or not? And maybe if you don't have to worry about it. You don't have to think about it. It doesn't have to be part of your day. We only have so much energy throughout the day. And if you're anything like me, basically from when you wake up till you go to bed, you're kind of on the go. trying to get this done, that done, and the other thing done. I don't have the time and the energy to deal with things that just aren't even important to me in the first place. To have opinions or views or get inflamed or angry about things that don't matter. And that's what you have to figure out for yourself. What really matters to you and what really doesn't. And I'm not saying that there aren't a lot of important things. There are tons of important things. There's also tons of things that aren't that important. For instance, some people will get really heated into a French fry debate. Not really that interesting for me. I'm not into it. People will fight between carnivore and vegan. Not that interested in that. I'm not going to get into that fight. I don't care. And it's okay not to have an opinion on it. It's the only thing that I'm trying to say. If your mental health is being affected, you should absolutely consider having an internal monologue with yourself. What's important to me, what's not. And then the things that not, just don't have a view. See after 30 days how much better you feel. You might be surprised. A lot of that weight that you're putting on yourself might be weight that you never needed to do in the first place. So keep going and forge yourself forward.